NYC Special Officer, Exam 6327. Before anything about how to study for this exam, the question that comes first, and that people get wrong in both directions, can you actually apply? There are 7 requirements on this notice. Here is each one in the notice's own words. Because the expensive mistake here is not failing the test, it is ruling yourself out for something the document does not say. Education. A 4-year high school diploma or its educational equivalent, approved by a state's Department of Education or a recognized accrediting organization by the date of appointment. There is no experience requirement, no credit requirement, and no alternative pathway, because there is nothing above the diploma to substitute against. Age. You must have reached your 20th birthday by the date of appointment. The requirement attaches at appointment rather than at filing or at the test, so a candidate can legitimately file and sit the exam below that age. Peace Officer Designation and Character. Under Criminal Procedure Law, Paragraph 2.10, the title is designated a peace officer position, and the notice draws a direct consequence. Proof of good character is an absolute prerequisite to appointment, so you must reveal all arrests, convictions, and pending charges in your lifetime, including material sealed, expunged, or set aside under federal or state law, and youthful offender adjudications. State training, maintained annually. You must satisfy New York State's training requirements for peace officers, and once obtained, the certification must be maintained for the duration of employment. Attendance at annual recertification training is mandatory and a continuing condition of employment, an ongoing obligation rather than a one-off hurdle. Medical, psychological, firearms, and license. Medical and psychological guidelines are established for the title, and you may be tested against them periodically throughout your career. Certain assignments require carrying firearms, and appointees to those assignments must qualify and remain qualified. A New York State driver license is required by the time of appointment for positions in certain agencies. A drug screening may also be required. Residency, citizenship, and English. United States citizenship at the time of appointment, and New York City residency at appointment maintained as a continuing condition of employment, with the 2-year rule afterwards permitting Nassau, Westchester, Suffolk, Orange, Rockland, or Putnam counties. You must also be able to understand and be understood in English. Qualification is verified after the test. The notice is explicit that you are given the test before qualifications are verified, and that a candidate later deemed not qualified forfeits the $54 fee and receives no score. On a title with a 1-line education requirement, the conditions that catch people are age, residency, and the character disclosure rather than the diploma. Every one of those is from Notice of Examination 6327 and nowhere else. Where the notice is silent, this video is silent. And if a requirement you have been told about is not in that list, check the notice before you believe it. If you do qualify, free practice for every ability area on this exam is at dutyrank.com/specialofficer. DutyRank is an independent study product and is not affiliated with any government agency.